Kilalanin natin ang official newly complete lineup ng Abra Solid North Weavers para sa 2026 Mpbl 8th season. Point guards: Encho Serrano, star player, ex-PBA player, 6 feet, 176 pounds, 26 years old, 12.5 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 0.7 steals, 28% 3-point shooter, 74% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Nico Elorde, new player, 5'10", 155 pounds, 34 years old, 9.1 points, 3.8 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1 steal, 25% 3-point shooter, 82% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Harley Baldo, homegrown player, 5'9", 150 pounds, 27 years old, 4 points, 1.4 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.2 steals, 50% 3-point shooter, 80% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Marwin Taiwan, injured list, 5'9", 160 pounds, 30 years old, 8.5 points, 2 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 1.5 steals, 36% 3-point shooter, 83% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Shooting guards: Mike Ayunayon, 6 feet, 170 pounds, 33 years old, 8.1 points, 4.4 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.5 blocks, 28% 3-point shooter, 92% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Will Kenley, homegrown player, 6 feet, 168 pounds, 24 years old, 3.6 points, 1.2 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.3 blocks, 40% 3-point shooter, 33% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Jorel Gonzalez, homegrown player, 6'1", 170 pounds, 28 years old, 2.9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0.5 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 50% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Small forwards: Dave Ildefonso, superstar player, reigning Mpbl season MVP, 6'4", 190 pounds, 25 years old, 17.3 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1.6 steals, 0.3 blocks, 26% 3-point shooter, 68% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Redel Fabro, homegrown player, 6'1", 175 pounds, 28 years old, 3.7 points, 1.9 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 0.3 steals, 24% 3-point shooter, 44% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Jay Utok, homegrown new player, 6'2", 170 pounds, 27 years old, 14.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.7 steals, 38% 3-point shooter, 69% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Power forwards: John Uduba, 6'4", 210 pounds, 28 years old, 5.3 points, 6.8 rebounds, 0.5 blocks, 0.5 steals, 45% 3-point shooter, 58% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Alfred Batino, former PBA 3x3, 6'4", 220 pounds, 34 years old, 4.4 points, 4.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.4 steals, 0.6 blocks, 45 field goal percentage, 69% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Joshua Asuncion, homegrown new player, 6'3", 200 pounds, 24 years old, 2.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 0.3 steals, 23% 3-point shooter, 4 games played in his NCAA 100 season averages. Centers: Raven Gonzalez, 6'7", 220 pounds, 24 years old, 7 points, 5.9 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.6 steals, 1.7 blocks, 57 field goal percentage, 57% free throw shooter in his 2025 Mpbl 7th season averages. Tucker Molina, new player, 6'6", 210 pounds, 23 years old, 2.6 points, 1.6 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.6 blocks, 63 field goal percentage, 78% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 US NCAA season averages. Drex De Los Reyes, new player, 6'8", 230 pounds, 22 years old, 9 points, 4.3 rebounds, 0.6 assists, 0.6 steals, 0.2 blocks, 59 field goal percentage, 68% free throw shooter in his 2025 Pinoy Liga Cup averages. Ito ang official new look complete lineup ng Abra Solid North Weavers ngayong 2026 Mpbl 8th season. Anong team pa ang gusto nyong makilala ang lineup nila ngayong 8th season ng Mpbl? I-comment nyo na po yan sa baba.